Well, the focus of Lisa Greenwald's testimony was Kat McDonough and the statement she gave to Seth Mazzilia's defense team that Kat, was there when Lizzie Marriott died and that she died during bondage sex with her. Well, as you may know, following this case, that's something that Kat McDonough now says is a lie, and she's the state's star witness. So when it comes to that statement, the prosecution claims that the jury isn't seeing a fair and accurate representation. Former public defender investigator Lisa Greenwald says she took notes of what Kat McDonough was saying about how Lizzie Marriott died when she came to speak willingly with Seth Mazzilia's defense team 2 days after his arrest.
After she provides a narrative, do you in fact go back and ask questions?
We do.
Did you do that?
I did.
She created a summary that McDonough was videotaped reviewing 2 days later.
Given what she told us and her demeanor telling us, we wanted to memorialize it.
But the state points out that the actual interview was not recorded.
None of what was asked of Ms. McDonough or said to her during the course of that 3.5-hour interview is contained in your notes, right?
Correct. I did not write the questions down.
It claims the jury only has her characterization to go by, then points out a mistake between the notes and the report about duct tape, inferring Kat could have been led.
If I could go back and tape that recording, I would. Absolutely, it would have shown. Absolutely.
But the jurors do not have that for themselves to review.
They do not.
The second witness for the defense, the Connecticut medical examiner, who says in his opinion, based on witness testimony, Lizzie Marriott was not strangled, but rather suffocated during sex with Kat McDonough, as she told the defense team initially.
That it was basically a smothering event during sex where the victim's nose and mouth were occluded.
Dr. Kampfer acknowledges he gets paid $4,000 a day to offer his opinion in cases like this. He was the second of 7 possible defense witnesses that could be called, but word is the jury could be getting this case by Thursday or Friday. We're live in Dover. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.